Hey y'all, Chad Cook and Chad Cook Band here. Just out here in my backyard enjoying the time I get home during the week, drinking a little Aquafina, and get that out of here. I ain't drinking that. I'm drinking ice cold Miller Lite, and I'm also listening to one of my favorite country stations, Texas Homegrown Radio. Y'all do me and the boys a favor. Call up Jody Lee, send him an email, send him a message, ask him to play Chad Cook Band's new stuff. We love you guys. We'll see you down the road.
Hey everybody, this is Ray Wiley Hubbard, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
It's the morning ride, live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios. It's the morning ride.
Welcome back in. It is the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio. Brought to you by Cannonball Insurance. Also brought to you by Wiley Disposal and our friend Wasey. Wait for it. Wait. Oh, wait. I got you muted.
You need an AC, call Wasey.
That's right. Brazos River Air Conditioning and Heating. They can take care of you for all your needs. And it's been a while since I heard Jeb rhyme Wasey and AC together. So
He caught me off guard.
I was waiting for it.
I wasn't ready for
You
it.
switched seats on me, so then I had to find your mic.
Got to test it.
Yeah,
Got to test everything out.
Test them all out. I think the other one's way louder for some reason.
Is that right?
Oh, there you go.
Got to get closer to it.
It's better. It's better-ish.
Better-ish.
Welcome back in. It is the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio. Thank you for chatting along with us. We love that when you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, Billy Hill figured it out too.
Right on.
He said, "Morning, brothers." Also, Thomas Wright. Let's hear it for Thomas.
Yep.
Thomas, during our brief break, Thomas kept us rolling.
He sure
and, did extra shows for us on Texas Homegrown Radio.
That's right.
Vote for him for DJ of the Year.
Yeah.
For all the Plastic Trophy Awards places.
Oh man.
I got a few of them. Let's see if I can. There's a few awards.
That's a lot.
Not one of them has made me any more money.
Well, it's.
It's one of those things. I appreciate them. I appreciate every one of them, and it's cool. And by the way, it's happening again. There was one award show. Now there's another one happening. So it seems like all year long we're going, please nominate me. Please vote for me. Please. It's really annoying. I would think it's not being a radio person. I don't think that normal people are like, I almost forgot. I gotta have to nominate people.
Oh yeah, man.
Like I think it's more of an industry thing.
Yeah, I think it's only within the
Like
industry.
I would like to know what people that are not involved in the music industry think about that stuff, because I feel like it just annoys people.
It could,
And I shouldn't say that because I want people to nominate me, and I don't want people to think I don't want to win.
Yeah.
But also, it's a plastic trophy, people. I mean, it gets rough. Like people get really
Kind of cutthroat over it.
Yeah, it's crazy,
man.
It's a plastic trophy.
Yeah, it's not nothing to
I mean, I like
try about.
T3R. That's pretty cool because I got a buckle for the first time.
Yeah,
and I think that's cooler winning a buckle. That's more Texas. You know what I mean? Like a buckle's way better than a plastic trophy.
The only trophy I ever won was in T-ball. I think I had like a T-ball trophy from when I was a kid. And then like. They didn't have any more left. Like they ran out of a certain one, so the one I had a girl on it instead of a dude. And it was like, I think I still got it somewhere. My mom and dad probably do, but they didn't have any of the regular ones. Like, so they had one that looked like it was like a girl or something.
I have
female ones.
I have a soccer trophy that has boobs, and they wanted to trade me. Like once they figured it out,
Right.
That was because my name was Jody,
Right?
And it could have been a girl, but why would I be a girl playing on a boys team? But I got one with boobs, and they felt bad, and they wanted to like get me another one, and I'm like, no, like this is way cooler.
My mom was the first female to play baseball on a male team in Texas. You know,
My daughter did that.
she didn't want to play softball. And she was
Joel
like,
did that.
"I
She's
wanna play
probably
baseball."
watching this morning too.
I guarantee it.
Hey, good morning, Raphael. Raphael, he said
What's up?
greetings from the other side of the big pond. We missed you too, man.
Heck yeah.
I love Raphael over there in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
Him and Yaroslav Yinder are the most
Yaroslav
Texas people over there. I mean, they
Yeah,
have adopted Texas. They are
sporting
Texan.
hats and
there's
everything.
there's no doubt about it. They are Texan.
That's true.
I mean,
They're adopted
they're more
Texans.
Texan than some people that live in Texas.
That's true. But
Austin. My favorite trophy though is this trophy, right here,
what is that?
from Lane's Roller Rink, which is a feed store now.
Well, Lane's Roller Rink is a feed store now.
This right here is my favorite. Who has a trophy with a skate on it?
I don't.
And my daughter loved that skating rink. And of all the awards I've won, DJs of the year, blah 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 blah, she thought this was the coolest trophy. She's like, "You have a skating trophy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the only one that took my skate off, tried to kill somebody." No. You know what I got that for?
No.
It was a costume contest on a Sunday afternoon, and I wanted to go to this costume contest, and it was like 50s and 60s. You had to dress up like 50s and 60s, right? And so my grandfather, no one else wanted to take me. No one else thought it was a cool idea, but my grandfather, Pop, he believed in me.
Yeah, he did.
He had a dream that I could achieve my dreams, and so he took that whatever that stuff is, they greased their hair back. Because he always greased his hair back.
Actual grease?
Yeah, like that. It was like coming in a little can. That
Pomade
pomade stuff.
Pomade?
Yeah.
I'm a Dapper Dan man.
So like, I wore a white T-shirt. I rolled up candy cigarettes that I got at the convenience store in my sleeve, and he greased my hair back. They got me some cool shades. Rolled my pants up. Like I had it down. And this lady, there was this. I mean, I'm probably like, I don't know, 8 years old, something like that, around that time. And this lady that was judging, she goes by, and it turns out I was the only kid. It was like all these creepy adults that showed up.
No
that
way.
Yeah, it was all creepy adults. And the lady that was judging, she's skating down the line, and I'm down at the end. And right when she gets to me, I just lowered my shades and smiled at her, and she was like, "We got a winner."
Nice.
You know why? Because I wasn't the only pedophile there. I was just I was the only kid.
This is weird people
It was,
slaloming.
yeah, nowadays, no. Like nowadays, it would not be a cool
Yeah,
thing.
it's
At
weird.
the time, I'm just hanging out with a bunch of creepy adults that they're like, "Hey,
Cardigan
you should come
sweaters.
over to my house. I have lots of games and free candy." And I'm like, "Oh, candy?"
We could build stuff out of Campbell's soup cans.
Do you have any empty cardboard boxes?
Oh, God.
to make a house.
Say, got some popsicles in my cellar.
It was kind of like that.
That's
Looking
messed
back
up.
on it now, I'm like, man, it's a wonder I survived.
Definitely stay away from skating
I
rinks.
got this trophy for surviving the creepy people.
Oh, God. You ever seen if, like, the top screws off, man? Like,
Might be something in there,
like you
man.
could put your weed in there, man.
I actually had soccer trophies, those big soccer trophies that had the little pylons coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I actually was thinking about that. So I have all those stored. Because where do you put old trophies? Like,
Right.
And they're like in a box in my dad's barn, like
course.
just full of like dirt and dirt daubers and
Dirt dollars made.
But I used to take them apart. I would take my money, my hay hauling money, during the summer, and I would roll it up and put it in there. And I started thinking about that. There might be money in those old trophies.
Could be.
Yeah.
But then again, when you got to college, that's the first place you looked for beer money.
Well, I'd already packed up all those trophies, so there's possibility money. And I made good money hauling hay in the summers, but I didn't want my parents borrowing it because parents have a thing where they go, "It's not borrowing. I mean, I've put a roof over your head for all these years and fed you and paid for this. And paid
I
for
feel that. I've
you're
really-
indebted forever."
I got 5 kids, and,
Yeah.
and they say that you're going to spend an average of about $1 million per kid. So that's what the thing is, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
So I got
Maybe
to
more.
figure out how to make $5 million.
That's for your
This is messed up, man.
could have been a millionaire.
I could have been a
but I had
millionaire,
you.
I wouldn't trade them for all the money in the world.
Nope. Hey, you gonna do some live music for us?
Yeah, I got
Let's
this.
test the guitar out here. Let me
this
unmute you.
song.
Oh yeah, there she is. There it is. Oh, Pearl.
Yeah, hey, check. I'm gonna take these off for a second.
All right.
I always sing better, I think, when I don't have the headphones on.
Let's see. Let me get you get a different view of you here.
All right.
Let's see. What you gonna do for us, Mr. Jeb?
I'm gonna play this fun little song that I wrote not too long ago about drinking tequila.
Oh, this is that dude when you wrote.
Yeah. I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and Russ McLaughlin, he said something that sparked this song, and sat down and wrote this thing. Half of yesterday, rest of tomorrow, I'll hang my head, just feeling my sorrow. But tonight I'm feeling fine, on tequila time. I've been living on tequila time. Hell, I don't need no salt and lime, just pour 'em up cold on the double, put 'em in a line. Well, I've got a mind to tell you about the trouble I've been through. Been running these roads for far too long, trying to get back home to you. But darling, I know the truth, you've had your troubles too. So let's forget the way we struggle, have a night for me and you. And we'll be living on tequila time. Yeah, we don't need no salt or lime, just pour 'em up cold on the double, put 'em in a line. So we headed to the dance hall, just to have ourselves a time. You were passing me your doubles, oh, but I was also drinking mine. And I led you to the dance floor, two-stepping out of time. But nothing in my world feels out of place when I've got your hand in mine. And we're living on tequila time. Yeah, we don't need no salt or lime, just pour 'em up cold on the double, put 'em in a line. And we'll be living on tequila time. Yeah, we don't need no salt and lime, just pour 'em up cold on the double and put 'em in a line.
Oh yeah, Jet Bridges right there live on the morning ride. That's cool, man.
I started out with something fun.
You got to do some live stuff, like, because that's kind of what we're known for. We're gonna have a lot of artists coming in the studio too and doing stuff for us here. So they've been chomping at the bit, and I've been saying, well, waiting on the intranet.
Oh man, we got it now though.
Yeah, we got it now. Now we's rolling. We's rolling. Yeah, and people have figured it out. We got Yoroslav is watching us. So good morning, Yoroslav Yender.
What's up, Yoroslav?
You know, I worked a long time to learn how to say his name right.
It's not easy.
Yoroslav Yender. You got to get the rolls.
Yoroslav Yender.
I worked on the
Yoroslav
yeah.
Yender.
Yeah, like him over there, I'd be Yodi.
Did they roll the R's?
And so, like in Poland, my name is Yodi, but in Mexico, my name is Hody.
Hody. Okay.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
it's like
Yodi,
a yay, a J is a Y, a yay. So it's yay.
It would be
It'd be a Y.
Yeb.
You'd be Yeb.
Yeb.
Or Heb.
Or Heb.
You'd be the HEB in Spanish. What's your name? Heb.
Help.
Harold E. Butts.
Harold E. Butts. I always thought it was Harry E. Butts because I thought that'd be a lot funnier if his name was
Harry Butts.
But I always, remember stuff different.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that's what HEB stands for, but
Harold E. Butts.
yeah, he got the last laugh.
He was a dude.
And, yeah, I heard he wasn't that bad of a guy. Like,
Oh, really?
No, I mean he wasn't an ass, but he was. I mean, he's just a butt. He was just kind of.
He wasn't a donkey. He was just a mule.
Would a miniature donkey be a half ass?
Yes. It's got to be.
I would think so too.
I think that's a thing. It's got to be a thing. Man.
Hey, you know what time it is?
What's that?
Things that make you go.
How long it's been since I did this segment?
Man.
It is time for Things That Make You Go, Brought to you by Lane's Roller Rink. See, look at this. Our studio's so cool that we put the coffee pot where Jeb could reach it without having to get up. Can I have a little bit of that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good to the last drop. Here's some things that I think about laying awake at night, because I don't sleep. I really don't. But I do think of things that make me go, Like, you hear people all the time say, can't wait to get even. But am I the only one that said, can't wait to get odd?
I think so. I've never heard that.
Like, yeah, don't get even, get odd.
That's genius.
Don't get even, get odd, get weird.
Yeah.
Why not?
Make somebody go, huh?
Make them go, What's wrong with that guy?
Right?
I thought he was coming after me, but he was just doing weird things.
That's genius. You know, like somebody thinks that you're going to whoop their ass,
Yeah.
and then you start dancing with them instead.
Right?
Just like, dun, 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 dun. Of course, you might get headbutted.
Well, used to, you could take your clothes off and people wouldn't want to fight you, but nowadays, I'm not so sure that would work. Or
He's
not.
the crazy naked guy. Don't
Yeah.
fight him.
Yeah, that don't work
Probably
anymore.
got AIDS.
Don't work, especially in jail. Don't try that.
Don't try that.
Don't try it.
Don't do that.
You know something that makes me say the word abbreviated. I've always wondered why abbreviated is such a long word. Could they have made it like a 3-letter word or abbreviated?
I don't know.
Think about that.
Can you abbreviate abbreviated?
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? You know, I've been going to a lot of doctors over the last few years.
Yeah.
And I've started to figure it out. They're not lying to us. Like, they know they don't know what they're doing. Because you know why? They call their business their practice.
Oh, why? It
It's
should
not-
be the. I want to go to the master,
Right?
not the practicer.
It's not false advertising. That's how they're going to get us. They'll be like, well, I told you it was practice. I said, come to my
Practicing
practice.
on you.
I was just
What
practicing.
did you think that meant?
I'm not a pro. Just practicing.
Is there a pro doctor? That's what I want to know.
There's a protractor.
I don't want no novice tractor.
That's a dad joke waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's-
How'd you win the tractor race? Oh, I pulled out my protractor.
Everybody else just had amateur tractors. I had my pro tractor.
I thought of a joke last night, a dad joke, and now I'm trying to think of it. It had something to do with a deer, I think.
A deer.
I can't remember.
Deer.
I came up with a really good one. It had something to do. I don't know. I'll think of it later. That was one of the things lying awake. I think of dad jokes in my sleep.
You know, it's funny. Every time I'm driving, I was thinking about that. Every time I'm driving with my wife and a deer runs across the road or something, you know, instead of like yelling or cursing, she's always like, "Oh dear," and it cracks me up every time I see a deer.
And you're like, what?
It's just, "Oh dear."
I'm like, what?
She's funny.
What?
What is it? What happened? Oh man,
Here's something I always wondered.
what's that?
I heard somebody say, man, my feet smell. But I was like, yeah, but your nose runs. Isn't that weird? Like, it's kind of opposite. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Feet running, your nose smells. Yes, sir. That just dawned on me. Wow.
You know those guys that do this?
Yeah.
And they call them, what, conductors?
Yeah.
So if they're part-time, would that make them semi-conductors? Oh, I remember the joke I thought of last night.
Let's hear it.
So now the big rage is like the mini cows.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Those little, everything's mini. Everybody wants everything little.
All right.
Kyle Park's really excited about that.
He's like stoked, bro.
Kyle Park's gonna start a mini farm. Never mind. What do you mean they're little?
These are
I thought these were normal size. No, I was thinking those little mini cows, right?
Are they gonna start midget rodeo?
Maybe they got the animals now. They got little My Little Ponies. They got those,
My Little Pony.
those little cows. Think about it. They have calves.
Yeah.
They have milk because the calves are.
You
But
can milk them.
if they're little cows and they have milk, does that make it condensed milk? I thought of that last night laying in my sleep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did. As I went to bed, that was something that popped in my head. That's the world I live in.
That's what happens.
That is
here.
that's what, yeah. I'm telling you, I
would
live in a
definitely
different
go
world.
cheer on those midgets though. Like they freak me out a little bit.
But
But
you have to say little people.
but I would love to see little people
You don't want to hurt their feelings anymore.
rodeo. That'd be hilarious.
Little people.
Shetland ponies are mean. Like they're really mean. They'll bite the shit out you. You know what I mean? Like
I had one try to kill me. when
yeah,
I was
you know
young.
what I'm talking about. But get a little person on a Shetland pony. I want to see what happens. I
Yeah.
just want to see.
Shetland ponies are mean. We
Like,
had one.
hell with midget wrestling. We need little people rodeo.
That would be
Needs to
awesome.
happen.
That would
Somebody
be,
come up
that
with
would
that.
be great.
Yes. Till Peter got involved. You know what I mean? They always messing.
They always
everything up.
mess everything up. I always thought they should have like redneck Olympics.
Yes.
Like, think about this. Like, let's say,
You have to sign a waiver though.
yeah, but think about this. You take regular sports, but make them more redneck.
Right.
Like, we should even have
run
like,
a mile and drink a beer while you do it.
like, I think NASCAR, they should have to go around the track and drink beer at the same time. But there's road signs around the track, and so you get points for hitting the bottle onto the sign.
Yes.
As you're going 80 miles an hour.
Redneck baseball.
Yeah. But it would be like redneck Olympics.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We'd take regular sports, make them more redneck.
So I want to do baseball like whoever's batting has to like take a shot. Like okay, so change it up a little bit, right?
You have to-
So like the pitcher cannot do crazy pitches. He's got to pitch it straight down the line, okay,
Okay.
every time.
Okay.
But then the batter has to do like a bong load, a shot, spin in a circle, do a push up, do spin in a circle again or something, and then try to hit the ball. You know,
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah. But the
it's got to be something nasty too, like because hanging out with rednecks, they always want you to drink
Yeah.
that nastiest crap. You know what I mean?
well, and the bases should be hubcaps. That's
yeah, it's like a thing for like old Flanders was trying to get me to drink that whole cup of Fireball. It's like a thing. Like they want you to
they want you to drink a
drink
lot
something
of
that's
everything.
gross and drink a lot of it.
Yes.
just so they
It's
can
a
see what happens.
It's a redneck thing. Yeah. Because that's what they do.
Chug this
Let's
whole
just see
bottle
what
of
happens.
Goldschlager. Let's see what happens.
It would be like, hey Jim, get this. I seen online, if you drink this, you could die. Let's do it.
Try it out.
You know,
But
you're
it-
right. Rednecks are that way.
You know what I mean? Like
It's just like in football when we were young, and there people are like, "Oh my god, smell this! This is the worst thing you've ever
terrible.
smelled."
Smell this. Like it's
And
awful.
guys are like, "Okay," like he just told you is the worst thing of all time.
Speaking of, you ever tried them sniffing tobaccos?
Sniffing tobacco. What?
Yeah, like it's thing powdered. It's powdered tobacco. People used to like they just dip a little their finger in it and like it is literally powdered tobacco.
Hey, Carol Sanders, she says, how about you have a normal sized bull, but put like 3 little people per bull?
That would be awesome. I would watch that. I really would. I'd buy tickets to that.
One flies off, but they catch him on the way, you know, and pull him back on.
I would buy tickets.
Yeah,
to see
that's
that.
awesome. That's a great idea, Carol.
Maybe put them in a bubble suit too, you know, so they can bounce. Just in case. This is getting bad.
Oh man.
This is going downhill.
Hey, let's do something. Beverly Gosden is watching us this morning.
Yeah.
Beverly Gosden Jenkins.
Awesome.
But Beverly was married to Vern Gosdin, the voice, the legend.
Yeah.
But I know live I've heard you play a Vern Gosdin song. Could you do one for Beverly before we
Yeah.
go to break?
For sure.
Because we need some more live music. Can't have enough live music in studio.
I know that's right.
It's kind of weird that you were supposed to be my guest. The first time you were supposed to be my guest, I missed it because I went into a coma. I still feel bad about that. Sorry.
No,
And
don't
so,
apologize for that.
Jeb was supposed to be my guest the next morning, and then that was one of the first things I was worried about after I survived everything. And now you're my co-host. Like, what a big change,
That's crazy, man.
right? Hang on, let me get you on another camera here. So could you do a Vern song for us?
Yeah. Let's do this one right here. There we go. Let's see if I can play this in. They got a vintage Vitrol in 1951, full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank and Lefty and there's B-24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing E.T. and I'll play 'em some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Yeah, set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Well, my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replace old B-24, 'cause every night I run the needle through Walking the Floor. Every night I run the needle through Walking the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing E.T. and I'll play 'em some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Yeah, set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. I said set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor.
Oh, very nice. Yes, a little Vern Gosdin. That's good
No
stuff.
pressure, right?
Beverly says thank you. She loves it.
Yes, ma'am.
She loves it. That's cool. And I have to apologize to Carol. Carol Sanders is a man. He says, it's a dude name. I'm a dude. Just clarified. Hey, man, I'm a Jody. I get it, man. I get it. I'm sorry. I get it now. I'm sorry. I couldn't tell from the profile picture. It's like a bunch of people on there.
If it makes you feel better, there's been several times where they got my name wrong on marquees, and one time I showed up and it said Jen Bridges on the marquee, and they would not change it. They didn't change it all night. And I was trying to figure out, like, is there a masculine name that could be a I feel like, my name's Jenford. Like, don't give me no crap. I was in Llano, Texas, of all places, too. Yeah.
Well, I apologize to Carol because as a Jody, I get it. I used to get things in the mail.
Carol Shelby.
When I was a kid, I got things in the mail that said things girls can use now, and it was like samples of like maxi pads and tampons and like. And now I come walking out of my room, I had like a tampon thing in my nose, and I come walking out, and I'm like, Dan, what's this for? He was like, "Where did you get that?" Came in the mail.
Oh my god!
I got entries to pageants and all kinds of stuff.
Oh my!
And I threatened to go. I did, but I'm glad I didn't because things have changed nowadays.
Things have changed.
They have changed. Now you would have to be accepted into that.
There's a-
But I always wanted a tough name, and I told my parents they screwed up and they should have been better.
Why
at
couldn't my
naming
name
me.
be Turk or something?
I wanted to be Cage Caudle.
Cage.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad now your name's not Cage?
No, I still want to be called that. I tried to make it happen in college,
Cage.
and then it wouldn't stick, and then I got cheated on with me. Whole thing. Remember that
Girl
story?
cheated on me with me.
She did, because in class I was Cage, but on the radio I was Jody Lee. So I was Cage Caudle in class, and I was Jody Lee, and she was calling into my request and dedication show, which I had in college. I was like the guy back when you would call radio and like, "Hey, I want to play my girl's song," and they just wanted to be on the air so they get credit for it.
Right.
It was a lot. It was. I hated doing it.
Request and
Yeah.
dedication?
I ended up changing it to requests and suggestions. but anyway, she was calling in to Jody Lee and dedicating songs to Cage. Long story short, I was playing up Cage, and Cage was playing up Jody, and then turns out she started hitting on Jody Lee instead of Cage, and she was trying to cheat on Cage with Jody Lee, which were both me. And I invited her to the station, and she comes up there and then saw it was Cage in there and not Jody Lee, but it was really Jody Lee. And I was like, "Look, me and Jody decided that we just don't want. We've been friends for too long,
We don't want you to come between us.
and we're both gonna have to break up with you."
Oh my god!
And
dude.
she still didn't understand. She's like, "But where's Jody?" And I'm like, "I'm the same person."
how
do
dense
not-
are you?
My voice is not that different. I get it sounds a little different on the radio, but not enough that you wouldn't know.
Right.
Like, there's a sign.
There's your sign.
There's your sign. That's the first time I ever. I mean, I got cheated on my whole life, but never with myself. Like, I outdid me.
Wow.
I outdid me.
I can
That's-
literally say you've outdone yourself.
I should write a song called "That's the Day Cage Died." When I get older, I could always do Rusty Cage.
I'm gonna break my rusty cage.
Carol's right.
and run.
Carol says we're kind of like a Johnny Cash song. He said it best when he said, "The name sucks, but it made you who you are." I get it, man. It's hard having a dual name.
Oh man.
Yeah, I did. One girl, she's like, if I get married, and her name was Jody, and she's like, if I get married, we'd have the same very exact name. I'm like, yeah, I can't date you anymore. That's just weird. I just realized that.
I seen this video.
Even had the same middle name. She was Jody Lee.
I seen this video the other day, and it's this Irish guy, and he's like, "I was down in the pub, was drinking, and me and this fella, we started going crossways, and we go to start trading fists for a second, and we started looking at each other, and we say, hey, do I know you? Do you know me? Are you my father? Are you?" So it turns out he wasn't, and I headbutted him in the face. But it is what it is. You never know. It could be.
What was that? Oh my gosh.
He cracked me up, threw me for a loop. He's like, are you my own? Turns out he wasn't. So I headbutted him in the face. Crack me up.
Oh, Lord. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more. But if you don't want to miss anything, if you want to hear the music we're playing and all that good stuff, you can find it on Live 365 or go to our website. That's the easiest, TexasHomegrownRadio.com. You just click the Listen Now button, and you get to hear all the great Texas Red Dirt music. And Beverly's going to be sending me some music. She's been recording some amazing folks, too.
Nice.
In other parts of the country, and we like to adopt those people and call them Texas music. So,
As long as it's good.
if
Always
Beverly's
good.
involved,
Well, yeah, no, her.
If
Yeah.
Beverly's doing it, it's country.
Oh, of course.
She's fighting the man. She's fighting the system like we are.
That's
We're
what I'm
going to
talking
join
about.
forces.
What do
You know
call
how
it?
like all the
Wonder
political,
Twins.
how all the political people do. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we're starting our own political music group. That's
Yeah.
like we're tired of bro country.
We're sick of it.
because music shouldn't be something you do in town, man.
Just saying.
That's what Todd Snyder says.
Bro country free.
Do it. Just ad-lib it. I don't care.
With a slide outside.
Take us out, Jeb.
With a slide outside. Don't you sleep and hide. Come on, start your day with the morning ride. We got Jody Lee and Jeb Bridges too, bringing Texas music straight to you. Don't start the day with trouble on your mind. Tune on in and we'll have a grand old time. Bro country free, and that's a guarantee.
Amen.
Just tune on into Texas Homegrown Radio and see. Fell off there at the end.
I get what Jeb and me. Why not?
I was just ad-libbing there.
Yeah, I like it. I love it. Stick around. We got more coming back your way. We're still going to talk to Sunny Day this morning. And maybe Dumbest Criminals. We hadn't done that in a while either.
Man,
I got some good ones.
There's some dumb ones out there.
Yeah, we never run out of material for that, ever.